Welcome back to the Ski Mask Podcast.
Wait, is it recording?
Sweet 16.
Yes,
This is where we start to develop. We're starting to get our groove on. We're testing out some more shit, you know?
Are you even recording on camera?
We're recording on both, dude.
Bro, we're live.
Let's go. This is the episode.
16.
Hey, you know what?
Episode
Slam that shit.
16.
Shotgun that
Slam
bitch.
that
Shotgun this shit. Where's the key?
No, don't
No.
shotgun it. Just
No,
shotgun it.
just,
Go.
you know, I'm
And to all you listening to us,
what the fuck you have two?
I'm gonna tell you one thing, brother.
I was
Alright,
If you're
well,
not
I mean-
subscribed to the Ski Mask Podcast, I'm gonna drive you through the flaming table. This WrestleMania.
Hulk Hogan never did that shit, dude.
If you don't
What the hell?
subscribe to the Ski Mask podcast, I'll put you through that fucking wall.
Yeah. If you guys don't get that, F is for family, dude. Bill Burr. Such a great comedian.
Yeah, he's
And,
awesome.
and Ski
Oh
Mask
my God.
Podcast is for health. Listen to this; it improves your health.
It
Scientifically fact.
it affects your health, whether it improves it or not.
That's up for debate.
It will
Yeah.
have an impact.
Yet to find the results.
Crack a cold one right now.
Crack a cold.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Salud, me. Yeah, there you go. That's some funky looking some beer right there you guys got.
Yeah, it's
You know?
What you guys drinking today?
Literally whatever Christian brought us.
a light beer.
Just some
Michelob
Michelob
It's a
Ultra.
superior light beer.
Superior to the rest
Sounds
of
a
them.
little racy.
Nah, I mean,
Racy.
The superior, like the.
like before this, we went over to Maw, which is Midwest Ale Works.
Yeah.
Like it's a great bar, great brewery. We're watching them set up the new stuff that they were bringing in or whatever.
New distilleries.
Okay.
We tried this one stout, right? Like me and Diego love stouts,
Right.
and it was like this Nicaragua coffee stout.
Okay.
Ooh.
It sounds good,
Exotic.
but
Wasn't.
I felt like their coffee / whatever stout was like overcooked, and then what they added to it, I was like, you know what, this bad coffee means bad stout. It doesn't have enough malt in it. I don't care for this stout at all, and I don't know. How'd you feel about that one?
It did not hit the same flavor profiles that I'm used to.
Yeah.
And what the people don't know about you guys are actually
Alcoholics, right? No, that's what we are. We're
It
alcoholics.
runs in the
dude.
family.
There you
No,
go.
you guys are actually alcohol aficionados. You guys get paid for a living
Aficionados. That's a fancy word for
to
alcoholics,
review
dude.
alcohol. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is the fucking thing recording? Yeah, it is. Come on.
The beat go off?
What?
What?
The
No,
beat go
whatever.
off?
No, so I mean, like, you know,
Pick it
that,
out.
like that beer, it just didn't hit the spot for me. I remember one of our friends, right, who's probably going to be a future guest on here, telling me about this stout, like, oh, they got a new stout coming out, and, you know, and it's a brewery and everything. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll go check it out. And, you know, I go over there, I'm like, do you guys have this new stout? Like, yeah, it's, you know, the Bucktown Pocket, whatever. And I was like, huh, or the Back Pocket stout is what it was. And it was like, it's from Front Street. I'm like, wait, Front Street, you guys are Radical Effect. Like, all right, yeah, I'll try it. But, you know, me and you already tried it. Like, we went to Front Street, you know.
Yeah.
That's their fucking original stout or whatever. And I was like, you're going to tell me about this old beer that I already knew. Like, you know, like, I still had it, whatever. They did have this one, Hefe, which had Pina in it, pineapple stout, or not stout. It's a Hefenweiser or whatever.
Hefeweizen.
But, yeah, it's a German word. But, yeah, it's
I'm already regretting something right now.
regretting something?
Yeah, because I did not get their craft soda.
Ooh.
Okay.
They had
Yeah.
soda on tap. It was a
Yeah,
never
it was
heard
the
of that.
19
barrel aged cola.
That sounds fire.
Yeah, honestly, like that's the thing with breweries too. Like they have a lot of original shit. And
Yeah.
I feel like you get some barrel aged coda. You like,
Cola.
you know,
Coda.
But shut the fuck up. I feel like you drink some of that aged shit. You know, fine
That's
aged
not
cola. You start getting the sweats or some shit.
That's not
You start,
true at all,
You
dude.
take a couple of shots of it, a couple of cups of it. You start getting, a little
Wait,
chills.
where was this? When was this cola created?
This cola, I don't know,
It was
maybe
just
2 weeks ago,
barrel-aged
if anything.
cola.
Last week.
But it didn't say how long it was been in there.
No, I
Oh,
mean,
okay,
we don't
cool.
But it was
ask
on,
enough. Yeah.
on tap. That's the important
That's the
part.
important part.
That's
yeah.
crazy though. I never heard of a
No,
soda
like-
being on tap. That's
Bro, it's on the
insane.
fountains all the
Really?
time.
Yeah, no, like
No,
that's technically it's on tap.
You never had that
but-
McDonald's Sprite?
No, that's fountain.
Did you ever have that Taco Bell Mountain
I
Blast?
guess that is fountain, huh? Brother, honestly, back in like the early 2000s, that Baja Blast from the fountain, that shit
Oh,
hit
yeah.
different.
Bro, there was this story on fucking not even Reddit. It was before Reddit. I think it was like
4chan.
code
I
something.
don't
You know
think
what I'm
I
talking
know what
about?
you're
The
saying.
guy,
The
this
backpack
guy
kid, right?
Stealing the soda.
He's like, I'm gonna create a device where I can steal this shit and just keep it, whatever. He comes up literally with so many ideas, and he's like, you know what? All right, I need a strap so then I could actually put it in the bottom of my cup, and then it siphons into
He
this
had
gallon of
a
whatever.
duffel bag
Yeah, so
just
he
so
had
he
a-
could have Baja Blast
Yeah.
whenever he wanted.
Yeah, so
Honestly.
again, it wasn't in stores. He gets a cup, puts like a pipe, whatever it is.
It was
a tube in there,
yeah,
leads
down
it
to the
into his
bottom.
backpack. As he's filling it up, it goes down the pipe and fills up his backpack.
Yeah.
So
But there
it's
was
full.
so much work around that because he's like, all right, you can't do that because at one point it'll stop. So what do I gotta do? Do I gotta have something that sucks it, or do I have to, just level my cup more higher, keep my bag lower, and that's what gets it to it? Like there was so much thinking, and the whole community was like, you know what, this is what you gotta do, blah blah. Some engineers came in like, great idea, stupid ass idea, but this is the physics of it. This is what you gotta do, and like
This
oh
whole
my God,
thing was
dude.
called Operation Soda Steal.
Yeah,
Really?
He's
Yes.
literally like, let me just get a water and start siphoning it.
He made it to a game. He knows he could probably could have got unlimited refills.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he wanted that challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what? That's what fucking life is all about.
Yeah.
Fucking
Bending
ice
the rules.
cold Baja Blast.
for real. Before it was available at the stores, you got that exclusive shit. You could sell that shit over to people for like, you know what? You want some of this
Wait,
shit?
look,
8 ounces,
look,
$2.
Baja
Look,
Blast.
Baja
There you
Blast.
Yeah.
You got fucking corporate businessmen getting their Baja Blast. What the? I can't even fucking talk today.
Baja Blast.
That's probably that's
You're
probably
not even drunk right
That's
now.
probably copyright. So, hey, I'm gonna say
You can say Baja
Mountain
Blast.
Dew,
I'm joking.
blue Mountain Dew, light.
Aqua.
The light green Mountain Dew.
Hey, no, but honestly, that gets into like the psychology of things.
Yeah.
And the marketing, where Baja Blast was one of those sodas that was formulated to taste best with Taco Bell.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So or they
That's what it was called.
or they're bullshitting.
Baja.
But that's what they said.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like
I
that's
believe it.
marketing jargon to me.
Yeah, it
You know,
could
it's
be.
just
You know they made more Baja flavors, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Baja Blast is the best.
The original.
it's always the original. The original always tastes
There's
best.
one that's pina colada, and that one's good.
Yeah.
Like I hate pineapples, so
No, see, I love pineapple shit.
I don't know.
If it's pineapple, I'll have it. Even though today I went to the coffee shop, got my dog some pup cups,
Whoa.
right? And they're
You
like,
live in a first world country.
and they're like, do you want this
Wait,
pineapple?
you got your dog pop cups?
Pup cups for my puppies.
Oh, yeah.
You
Carry
want
on.
some whipped cream, a dog treat?
Yeah.
Live a little.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
I had the pineapple upside down smoothie.
Right.
Shit was fucking ass. Take one sip, put it in the fridge. Whoever wants it can take it.
Why the
Yeah.
fuck do you want something that tastes like pineapple? It's so like it's like
good.
No,
Some
it's
people-
not.
some
You
people
didn't
like
even
the
want that. You
taste.
put it in the fridge.
I don't want it anymore.
Some people
You
like,
like
the
the
taste of
initial-
pineapple.
You like the initial taste of it, but
No.
then you're like, yeah, you know, this isn't
It was
enough.
just ass. It was just powder that tastes like pineapple. But those pineapple, like, ales or whatever it is, those things are fire.
I hate like the
Pineapple
biggest,
ciders are good.
The
They're
biggest
fire.
one here is like the bikini bottom.
Yeah, I was gonna
the
say,
bikini bottom wheat, which is like a
yes.
wheat beer.
Yeah.
If you want it with pineapple taste, that's literally what it is.
Do you
And
not
it's
like that
only-
one?
I don't, but
Oh,
that's
okay.
everybody just likes it honestly because they like SpongeBob and like.
No,
Oh, no, I'm talking-
okay,
no,
no,
that's
that one-
literally
no.
No, bro,
why they
I
like
like it because it has good flavor.
Yeah,
No,
I didn't
like,
even know
if
it's
you-
called that. I thought it
That's
was
why
the,
I
I
got
thought it was
it.
the
I'm a
Ace
purist.
pineapple.
No, so what the fuck?
It's a
Right,
wheat beer.
The Ace
That's not
pineapple.
even.
It's a wheat beer made with pineapple
Look,
flavor. And
You're
that's why
talking
it's
about
good.
two different beers. You're talking about a cider versus an actual wheat beer.
Yeah,
Like that's
see,
The
way
wheat beer
different.
does taste good. It goes down smoother than the cider
No,
he's talking
like
about.
you can
Tell him,
have,
Diego. Tell him.
you can talk about.
I'm going
the-
against you.
He's saying the pineapple beer is trash anyway.
It is.
Well, he doesn't like pineapple. Disregard that.
No, so the only time I like pineapple is when you have some chile in it, whether it's just pineapple and chile or whether it's pineapple and
it's not just chile.
You know those
It's
fucking
fucking-
candies, dude.
No.
Yeah.
Those candies fucking. Oh my
They
god.
smack.
They
Like the tamarindo-ish.
Yeah,
kind of
tamarindo,
stuff.
some
With
chile
that
and
chile
then-
powder on
yeah.
top of it.
It's
Then
a
after
good
the chile's
sweet
gone,
and-
it's all sweet. And you're like, oh, okay.
Oh my
yeah,
god, dude!
yeah.
I just start crunching with that shit.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
fucking
Lick it for a
delicious.
bit and then.
Speaking of tamarindo, you guys had that tamarindo beer, haven't you?
The Smirnoff. Is that considered a beer?
Oh my god!
It is.
Like, I
Is
hate
it?
that shit.
I never tasted
Why do
it
you
though.
like that?
I would
I
consider that a
don't.
beer.
It's more like what I consider those is sugar drinks / cocktails more than beer.
What
Because
about-
it's not beer. It's
Well,
literally
nah, I don't
cocktails.
think
That's
it's
what
beer
it
either.
is.
What about a wine cooler? What's the difference between that and a wine cooler?
That's literally wine.
No, I think
Is that what it is?
Isn't that?
Yeah.
Isn't
I don't
that-
know what wine. I never had a wine
Isn't
cooler.
that like the
It's just like
vodka?
no,
The
wine
tamarindo
coolers.
one?
Wine coolers
No,
are
no,
literally
no.
wine. It's just more accessible, more cheaper, more.
and they're coming in the
you
bottle
know,
form too,
yeah.
don't
The
they?
thing I was talking about was the tamarindo, the Smirnoff.
Smirnoff.
That's
Yeah, no,
like
like
flavored
I
vodka.
said, literally vodka,
sangria.
but then it's also with tamarindo. But that's a cocktail because it's alcoholic drink
That is
mixed
true.
with some, fruit or whatever
Yeah.
you want. And
Yeah. I do not consider it a beer at all.
It's
I
not
wouldn't.
beer.
No,
It's not beer. It's
No.
a cocktail
It's
more than
it's
it
a
is.
mixed drink.
It's
Yeah.
literally it's a mixed drink, but it's more of a sugar drink, more of a.
But you don't like those, right?
I know, hell no, fuck that. Like anything sweet, I really don't like.
Dang.
But I don't know.
They're, honestly, to me, when I was drinking it, it tastes like I swear I was drinking a soda.
There's like I said with Ben River, they had this hibiscus, drink, and that's the only one that like, oh shit, tamarindo. Like I remember drinking this as a kid. Now it has
Yeah.
alcohol. Like that's cool. But then after like half a pint, I'm like,
It's like a
this.
soda.
It's just like like I don't want to drink this. This
It's like a jarrito.
yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
honestly.
I remember last year drinking from Brent River their mango wheat beer. Mm-hmm. It was so good.
Oh,
Yeah.
And they had it last year because it was Hispanic Heritage Month.
Right.
is that similar to the Blue Moon mango wheat one?
No. So
okay.
so theirs
Kinda.
was
was mango.
different. It was mango flavored, but I think theirs was more of a.
It was a wheat.
It wasn't a wheat. I
Yeah,
don't
it
think
was.
so.
Oh,
I don't know. Like
distinctly
distinctly.
Dick Stinkley?
Yeah, distinctly.
distinctively
Right.
remember.
Yeah.
Because those are mango wheats.
Subtitles in the-
Whatever.
No,
But
man,
yeah.
when I think of a wheat beer, I think like someone just put a sandwich in there.
No. So like
Is there a rye beer?
there's rye whiskey, but like so with wheat beers, those are more. They're more filling to you. They're like it's just more heavier when you start drinking
Like a
them.
blue moon. That's
like-
wheat, right?
That
Yeah.
is a wheat
Yeah,
beer.
I like those.
So
They're
orange,
heavy.
a citrus,
I like
citrus.
those
For
too.
me, the
So, yeah.
Bikini Bottom wheat beer tastes more creamy than.
It does,
pineapple.
yeah. It's like,
It's
but like for
creamy.
me, like I don't like those sugary drinks. I don't like the
It's not
shit
even
that
sugary either.
compared to the rest of the beers. Yes, it is.
You like a-
that's what I'm saying. Like
you like
I
a
like
beer. You don't want no fruity shit in it.
Like I'm a
No, that
purist
is
in
a-
every form, or whatever.
Yeah.
I like my coffee black. I like my whiskey straight. I like like
Yeah.
I love it the way originally it was supposed to be formed, and that's kind of like what gets me
Remember, those
going.
people were struggling back then.
It doesn't matter.
They
Like
got-
that's
they got
like
options
honestly,
now.
like with steak, right? The less flavor you guys have, like you add or whatever, the better because
yeah.
this is how it's supposed to taste.
You
You,
drink
know,
it- you
if you
drink-
cook it right, if whatever you mastered it, you know how it tastes.
Are you
Like
drinking
that's
your water from the pond?
Oh, yeah. No, this reminds me of.
dude. You know what? There's diseases. There's other shit
remember.
to that. Like it's different.
You're the first one that told me to eat rare steak.
Yeah.
And then I remember our dad would always our dad would always get well done.
Yeah, our family always gets well done.
That's- I think that's a Mexican thing.
That's a Mexican
Yeah,
thing.
that's a
Like,
Mexican thing.
hey, todavía tiene rojo? Like, no.
yeah. No, I
but
thought that for the longest.
I told my dad like get medium. Trust me.
Yeah.
That's
then
like
the-
honestly, medium is the first step with like you know what, it's not too red versus you think it's your fucking live animal
Yeah.
and it's cooked enough to where you still enjoy the juices, you enjoy the fats, you enjoy the flavor.
You would also get the well done and put A1 steaks on.
Yeah,
like,
and I'm just like,
don't do that. Just
yeah.
get medium.
The
It has
medium-
the flavor.
Yeah.
honestly.
Medium rare is so good. It's soft.
Medium rare is your
buttery,
go-to?
melts in it. Medium rare, yeah.
Okay.
Every time I go to restaurants, I always order medium just because
Me too.
like if they fuck it up, they undercook it, it's medium rare, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
If they overcook it, then I guess I'm fucked, really.
Yeah.
But hopefully they
Yeah.
cook it enough to medium.
Yeah.
I should start ordering like medium rare, but
Yeah.
like if they undercook it, then that's just
Like
rare. And
raw,
I'm just
yeah.
like, yeah, no, I don't really like it that
My
much.
only issue is if you eat it with like a lot of sides, it gets cold really quick.
That's what you.
No. With me, it literally cooks while it's still sitting. So
See, that's how it should be. Yeah.
No, that's how it is. And it's not how it should be. That's how it is.
But
Like
that's not how I get all the time. I'll be eating it and it'll be cold already. I'm like,
well,
damn.
don't start eating it right away. Let it
Yeah, let it sit.
internalize. Let it rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, let it rest. Let it cook.
Yeah.
And
Same thing with burgers as well. You can't just
burgers
choose
for
burger right
sure.
away. You have to let it sit.
No, that's different. With burgers,
You have to let it rest.
For burgers, you for sure have to let them rest.
no, if they're not grinding it, they're at the place. You have to get them well done.
Oh, it's different. That's it.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
we're
So
cooking it. I'm
pre-made.
talking
Yeah,
about
so like
resting
frozen
it.
patties versus like some actual.
Oh,
yeah. I get
For
that.
that, you get the medium well.
Yeah, how do you get your burgers?
Medium. I always try to get a medium.
If
Like
they
I said,
grind
if
it
it's
there,
undercooked, whatever.
If they grind it there like a high V, medium.
Yeah,
Or anywhere else,
I'll do
medium.
medium well. Depends. Sometimes I got it a little too pink, but I just fucking eat that shit.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You feel me? Man, burgers after this? What's up?
No.
So
too
tomorrow I
late.
might get a steak
Really?
From
for
where?
breakfast.
For breakfast. You fucking
Oh,
caveman.
we're about to go to this new restaurant. I don't know if you guys want to go. We're gonna go to Toasted.
Where's
They
that
just
at?
opened up last week, 2 weeks ago. You guys know about Baked, right?
Yeah.
Down in the
yeah.
villages.
Yeah,
So they kind of separated their, not really separated. They just started a new business.
Yeah.
They're gonna open up, Toasted. So, yeah, we're about to go there tomorrow, 7:30. If you guys want to go.
You might as well fucking open up the third one, broiled.
I mean, if you want, but
On ham over there with
no,
the
yeah,
damn-
Good job.
Toasted. Like I said, they don't even have a menu really, just because it's so new and they're trying to figure out like what do people order. What's the best options to have in here. But yeah, we're about to go. We're just gonna eat that. After that, I'm trying to go golfing. Honestly, like I gotta practice before we go to like my work outing. Like I'm not trying to show up and be like oh fuck this guy.
Bro,
Yeah,
I fuck this guy. I'm fucking ass at golfing. So
You never win. You've never gone.
he's gone one
I
time.
went once,
Yeah.
and I was fucking awful.
Oh yeah, the one time.
I tried to. I hit the driver, and you guys thought I was being funny. I just
I
couldn't.
mean,
I just couldn't
because
drive.
you were
You were
telling
whiffing
jokes
it.
after that.
Yeah.
You're like,
No,
oh
but-
shit, I was just practicing. Like,
That was not practice. I'll tell you that.
That's your coping mechanism.
I was just awful. I was like ready to go home. I was like, when is this?
Golfing's hard,
shit,
man.
dude.
Golfing's a
Honestly,
hard sport.
people don't know. Like literally, everybody telling me up to this point, like at my work, they're like, "You're gonna be the best one." You're gonna be like, "Dude, don't tell me that shit," because I'm actually ass at this fucking shit. I'm good at the like long drive game, but short game, I'm fucking horrible.
Short game's so hard. You have to have a touch.
Bro,
Yeah,
I think short game,
like
I can,
no,
like-
it's not even that. It's just like the touch, yeah, but then the knowledge. Like, what do I gotta do? Like, you know me, right? So I don't line my shit up like
At all.
I do that maybe 3 out of fucking 18 holes or whatever. Like, all right, Christian's doing it. Let me go ahead and try it. And then I'm like, no, fuck this shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
That's
But,
crazy.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, golfing's hard. Like, yeah, it is a hard sport. Super hard.
Yeah, I think you guys voted it for the hardest sport, right?
No, I think we ended up with soccer, didn't we?
No, I said boxing.
No, we're
Anyways.
talking about athleticism. So, like I said, like, or
No, we're talking about
more skillful. Yeah. So yeah, golf,
I think it's
definitely.
golf.
Like I
Or
said,
did you guys say baseball? I said baseball. I
you
think.
said
That was
baseball.
the worst.
Like I said,
That's not
that's
the worst.
it's super easy, dude.
Bro, I know baseball players who can drive that shit.
no.
miles.
I'll tell you, gotcha. I've been letting it simmer, and I think lacrosse is the hardest sport.
Nah, bro. it's
Please
not.
get the fuck out of here. No, I'm kidding.
You gotta grab the ball by a little net.
We know what it is, all right? We know, Diego. We've seen it.
No. What I wanted to tell was my baseball story, right? So,
Go ahead.
oh man, Diego knows this story just
world
because he
champ.
lived through it. So, like literally,
You're the champ.
we're kids, coming straight out the ghetto, right? We didn't play
Straight out
any
the
sports.
trenches.
We didn't play any sports except for like soccer, and that's only if your parents were, like the I love soccer. I'll go ahead and pay for your soccer. Everybody else like fuck, dude, it's not enough money. You're that poor. You're just like whatever. There comes along an opportunity to play a sport in school. We're in 3rd grade. Literally, hey, if you play, it's free. You don't gotta pay anything. We're just gonna play, and that's literally where like hella people came in. We came in from a school that was literally 95% Mexican, dude.
Minority, yeah.
So yeah, we're the minority. No one expected anything from us,
Technically
right?
a majority, but
95% minority.
A majority here, a minority everybody
but
else.
like literally all Mexican, not even Honduran, no
Like,
Guatemalan,
there
no
was
blacks,
literally
no black kids
All
in
the
our
straight
school.
Mexicans?
Not
Mexican.
yet. That's
Okay.
to be continued. So
Straight
we'll
Mexican.
have a black kid later, like in the 6th grade. But this is 3rd grade, right? So give it a couple seasons, right?
Let them simmer in.
Let it
season
develop.
6 finale.
See if we get past the first season.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, we had like one white kid in the whole fucking school out of like literally every grade.
Yeah.
But yeah, like everybody was signing up, and we're just like, oh shit, this ain't nothing. You just got to hit a ball. You just got to whatever. Literally, like this is kind of where my respect for like policemen come in. Our coach was literally a policeman. They had a corner over right next to the school just in case anything happened. It was literally Frank. So I forgot his last name. I really hate that.
Just call him Detective Frank.
Detective Frank. This is literally what we came, we knew him because we were so cool. We just knew him by his first name. We didn't know him by his last name. And he was so cool. He wanted to help us, get out of this fucking shithole that we were in pretty much.
I wouldn't call it a shithole.
It was, but like, it is what it is. Like, you grow up where you grow up. Like I don't want to call it a shithole, but it was compared to the rest of the, everywhere around you.
Around
but,
town and stuff.
I loved it. It developed me. It made me who I am. I'm proud of it. I'm not going to fucking turn my back on that shit. But yeah, so we're literally just growing up. He's trying to teach us like real baseball, right? Like it's not just about hitting the stick.
Yeah.
You got to know when do you got to steal base. Like how fast are you? Can you actually make it there?
Yeah.
Can you actually catch a ball? Can you,
Can you pitch?
calculate?
Can you catch?
Can
Time
you catch?
it,
Can you?
yeah.
Yeah. Like, do you know how far it is? Can you calculate it? Can you actually jump for that? Like, he taught us all the fundamentals, literally about that, and like great ass dude. Honestly, like the thing that I respect most about him, one of this girl, she was about to get deported. Like her family was getting deported.
Damn.
He literally adopted her just so she can stay in this country and she could have a better future for her. Like honestly, like for me, that's not your family, like / blood, whatever. But you understand how much of an opportunity you give to some other person that literally, like that's honestly, like he's one of my heroes in my life growing up. Like it's just I'm so fortunate to have that kind of role model in my life, right? Like, oh my God, dude. Like, I don't know. That makes me want to grow up and be like him / be better than him, because if I'm better than him, then shit, dude, I'm doing this much. I don't know.
Good.
Really great role model.
That's kind of what it's about, paying it forward.
Yeah.
Leaving the world a better place than when you were there. That's kind of like
Yeah.
what it is.
And
That's the motivation you give to
she got to
people.
live here. She got to, be with her brothers and sisters too, because he, ended up adopting them, and
Damn.
really, really great guy. And every time everybody brings up like fuck the police, I'm like, this fuck some of the police. Like it's not everybody.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
some there's some really good dudes in there, and
And-
whatever.
Yeah, that's with everything. You can't speak in absolutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But the ones who give me speeding tickets, fuck y'all.
Yeah,
Since I know Christian's been seeing Star Wars.
Okay.
how did that switch up?
Only
let's see,
since.
let's see,
Only
let's see.
since. Speaking out absolutes.
That was so
Remember that?
stupid.
No,
that was
about
that
episode
was
3.
so stupid.
Only
don't-
since,
that
deal,
was
and
so-
absolutes.
No, but
Horrible.
even like there's an officer named Officer Moody. You guys know who he is?
No.
We just made him up.
Kind of rings a bell.
Officer Moody, like he retired now, but like every year he'll look for somebody that's in need of a vehicle and he'll buy them a vehicle.
Oh, shit.
He was like a school cop, but
Yeah.
super nice guy. Like he didn't have to do that. Like none of them have to
Right.
do this. Like, a lot of people that are in the police academy or the police force do want to make the world a better place. There's just people that take advantage of it, but it's not every one of them. And it's
That's what it is.
I wouldn't even say it's a majority of them either, or half of them. It's probably a small percentage. They just get more
Right.
highlighted when
They
bad
just
shit goes bad.
it gets highlighted whenever they get the worst of this shit.
for sure.
Yeah.
Around Christmas times, the cops around here
Oh
would buy
my God, yeah.
toys for the
They would buy
kids.
us. No, but that's not even it. Like literally Thanksgiving, literally December, they would buy us food. So because we're such an impoverished area, whatever, they would invite us. Like, come over to the thing. We'll go ahead and give you a turkey. We'll go ahead and give you this, and that. We'll give you presents if you can't afford them, or like not even if you can afford them. We'll give you an extra present if you can. And like for me as a kid, I grew up in the newspapers. Literally, you can search my name. You could, see these articles of me in like the QC online and shit. You'll see like I'm either sliding, I'm either in this fucking police department just because I'm a photogenic kid or whatever.
So you're in a lot of photos.
Soft flex.
See, that's why I wear the mask.
That's why. Yeah. What's your name? No.
I don't even know y'all.
Yeah, you just showed up on this stage.
Yeah, we don't even know who you are.
We found you under a bridge. And
you got a cool look. Let's put you on this podcast.
I got this gig on Craigslist.
Yeah. Oh man, fucking dick.
I got this shit on Backpage.
Oh, it's closed,
man. They closed that down. I was sad.
All right. Before we went to that, your whatever segue it was, baseball. Back to it, right?
Baseball.
So, like, we started learning baseball and everything. Everybody's like, oh, this team's going to be so fucking easy to beat. Like, they don't know. Yeah, our team. So,
but like I said, fucking heat.
Erickson Hawks is literally what we were. Yeah. This school doesn't exist anymore because of how poor we are. They couldn't get the funding. They had to close it. Whatever. Literally. Like, oh, this team's hella hard. But nah, the one thing we had is literally hard. The one thing we had was like, fuck you guys. We're going to prove everybody else wrong. We know what we got in ourselves. We got that fucking drive in us.
Our dad was your guys' coach, too.
Yeah, so like, I don't like to play that up as much just because, I love my dad so much. I know I'm fortunate to have my own dad. I try not to, like, showboat or tell everybody else, like, you know what, my dad's been here for my life, blah, blah, blah. And I hate the fact that I it's just I feel like I need to kind of hide that from everybody else around me.
No, it's kind of fucked up. I think that's only in like the Mexican community, minority community, because like the dad's absent is so like the dads are so much more absent in those type of environments, so it's not normalized,
It's like a stereotype.
But it should be normalized. Like you shouldn't worry about like.
No, I'm so fucking happy. I'm so proud of them, But it's just like for me, it's like what you said, in that community, it's just like if you talk about it, like
it's not normal.
It's not normal. They'll hate you for it. They'll kind of be envious of you, and I don't want to do that. Like I don't want to have that stigma around me, And it sucks, but. I don't know. Like, if I can tell everybody, like, dude, my dad's this great. He's stuck around. He's
and you should do that because I remember it really hit me in high school because I have both my parents, right?
Right.
And the one thing I wish everyone could have, other than health, you don't need money, you don't need fancy shit. You just need to have your parents. Like, that's something that I always told, like, or I just figured it out, and I'm like, damn, that's really what you need.
It's so funny.
No, like you don't need forces, you don't need the fucking brand new,
don't need
the Xbox, whatever, the PlayStation. Right. You just need both your parents, because so many people, all their issues could be solved just having their parents. And it's not even, a lot of times...
Yeah, it's not just having your parents. It's someone that's there who's supportive of you, who actually wants to be there in your life and who wants to help build you become the better person that they were.
Because I remember growing up, they'd be like, oh, you're spoiled. You're like this. I'm like, what are you talking about? My parents are working hard.
I didn't get that at the time either.
Yeah, and like they're getting me this stuff. Like I'm not asking for it. Like they just work so hard. And then that's why I work so hard in my personal life. I'm like, oh, fuck, they didn't have this shit. Right. Like that's the real reason. And it's, I'm saying parents, but if you have someone in your life that's, believes in you, that's,
and that's where role models come
and
up.
That's what it is. That's that's like where I say, like, pay it forward. You only live once. For all we know, and it goes pretty fucking quick. So try to leave it a better place than when you started. And if you fucking grew up in tough times, well, look where you made it, right? And look where you're at now. You've gone through the hard shit. The rest is going to be a cakewalk. Like, just go through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was talking to my cousin today, which he would have been on the podcast today, but he actually got really, like, he has to get busy. So this dude, right, 30-something years old, he kind of outcasted himself a bit. Like, he thinks he is, but we actually, like, love him and accept him. Right. And, like, when we talked to him today, he, like, realized that more. But finally, his career's paying off. He's a bodybuilder. He just got a call down to go to Florida, BPI. They're going to give him a shot. He's going to be in a couple of magazines. So it's happening. Like, I was talking to him today.
Right.
You did all the hard shit. The rest is easy. So no expectations. But the hard shit, I mean, like, you have
like,
nothing.
Yeah.
The rest,
it's not easy. You still got to put the work in.
So you still put in the work, but I mean, you got the body already,
Yeah.
Been working for decades on that. Right. He got the sales, marketing experience, all that stuff. Now, you're in the position where if you go back to where you were, it's all right. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't got anything else to prove. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. that's how it is. And like I said, I really love my dad. He's my number one role model. So
yeah.
Him being there for me, and him not only just for me, literally the rest of the kids in the team. Like they always saw him as such a father figure, just because they didn't have one, or just because they did have one, but they saw him like, this guy is active and whatever, I can go ahead and talk to him and everything, and that's what I love. Like I strive to be that, and like I said, I always want to be better than that. If I can do that, then that's just amazing in my eyes,
Yeah.
So they would go talk to him. They would, tell him like, I'm feeling this way. This is going on, whatever. And it's just because they can relate more to him, just because of his skin, right? Like the other police cop, like the cop, he was white, Detective Frank, but God bless his soul, you can't relate to him just because you don't recognize that. You feel like he has more of a privilege versus whatever. My dad, because he came on because he wanted to help me. He wanted to help, he just wanted to be in my life, right?
Yeah.
He not only just for me, the rest of the people. They looked up to him, and
and it is a difference when you see somebody that's like that looks like you, that looks like a relative.
It's more resemblance. It's something you can relate to.
Seems way more realistic. It seems like way more something more achievable.
And like what my dad's told us about the story, like how hard this shit was, coming into this country, being illegal, coming, working hella hard while still trying to work, still going to school, still, having a family back there, and once I got, with your mom and then got pregnant, I had to bring her over so they could develop a life, and so grateful. I'm so happy. I always, every time I say him, like, you're my role model. You're the one that I literally build my life around. So I want to be better than you, not in an offensive way.
He like you want better than him, but he also wants you to be better than him.
It's like you want to show him,
no, and that's what he wants. He wants me to be better. And I'm like, It's like
you want to show him, like, hey man, everything you taught me.
Right. It's instilled in me. I want to be better than that. Than what you build upon.
You know what? That'd be really cool if we had actually. We gotta get him on the podcast. I was trying to get my dad on the podcast because I'm not going to take your moment, but I feel like they have a lot of similar stories. Just the come up, right?
Right.
It's like very interesting, especially for immigrant families.
Yeah.
It's something that not a lot of people get to experience.
Yeah, honestly, and that's what it is. So
it's very like you get a different type of like. Grind, a different type of hustle.
Yeah.
Just being around these people, or even listening, or just like growing up with them.
Right.
So it's very, very different, very interesting, very intense.
Yeah, and like what you were saying, right? This, us playing a baseball, literally Mexicans literally playing baseball, such a new ground. We're used to soccer. We used to, like this other shit. Like baseball is like literally a white man's sport. It's America's best pastime, whatever. Yeah. And then here we come, everybody's expecting to beat us, whatever. We lost the first game just because we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. Second game, like, all right, fuck them, dude. We're faster than them. We're stronger than them. Let's just hit this shit out of the park. But let's just, everything. Literally, we won it by, like, maybe 5 points or some shit, like 5 runs. And then after that, we literally became undefeated for the rest of the season.
Wow.
We were first place, but that wasn't anything to win the trophy. We literally had to play in the playoffs, and everybody's like, oh, these guys are just getting lucky. Everybody's just saying that shit. Like, they don't know how to play. They don't know what the fuck the rules are. They don't, we're, oh my God, dude. Like, it's just literally the best underdog story you could ever tell. Right. It's nobody expected it, literally, because we're coming from the fucking, just the trenches. We're just nobody gave us anything.
The Gridiron Gang movie.
I don't know. I didn't watch
Bad
that
News
movie.
Bears, but like different.
Not even like that. We're not nerds and shit. We're fucking, literally, we're fucking gangsters over here. We're fucking,
that's like you never seen the Gridiron Gang?
No.
It's literally that, like, how much
I want to know
messed up.
If, like, maybe we played each other when we were kids or some shit. That'd be cool.
Oh, no, dude. We were in Erickson. We played against, we weren't
also
even
on the other side of the...
You were too busy icing your shoulder at that time.
Bro, my baseball career as a kid... Bro, I was lining it up. I remember when my coach told me, he's like, you're like the machine out there. I'm like,
no, he didn't.
Bro, I was saying, no,
he said, put your shoulder on the machine. That's what he said.
No, bro, I was lining it up back then. I'm going to tell you, man, line it up. The dude never gave us all the team pictures. Fuck that guy. He scammed us.
Yeah.
Scammed you guys.
Nah, but
yeah, the Gridiron Gang is like that. It's like a bunch of kids that are...
Bro, that's a movie.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like the movie. What he's talking about. Yeah.
A bunch of kids that are troublemakers that chose the wrong path or were in bad situations. And The Rock, who he plays the coach,
Dwayne Johnson?
gives him like an opportunity and like have him play like these white privileged schools and they fucking win the thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I guess
surprised you've never seen
it's
it.
pretty much. I don't know, man. It's like I don't like football, so
It's about baseball.
it's about baseball. What? No, yeah, but I don't know. Like literally, we went to the playoffs and everything. Like I remember, like the last 3 innings and everything, dude. Like it was a close game, honestly, just because they knew what they were doing. At that point, they start to respect us. Like, oh fuck, you know what? They're actually pretty good. They have the athleticism. They know what they're actually doing. Like. Pretty much. They started giving us more respect, and they started playing it safe, and we're like, what the fuck? This isn't what we're sort of used to. Like, everybody's trying to, beat us to the fucking core, and I don't know. Like, it was close, like, towards the last 3 innings, and, man, I don't know. I can't even tell the rest of the story just because it's just like, I'll fuck it up. I don't want to fuck it up.
Well,
like,
you should, because no one else is going to tell it.
It doesn't matter, but all I remember is literally the last inning. Like I was in second base because I used to play third base, but they shifted me over to second base because our third base guy, our second base got injured, so I had to shift over to second base. And I remember like literally the last inning, the last play, this dude fucking hits the ball into the infield. Like it just gets past shortstop, whoever was playing over there, but then it goes to our right field. They run the base. They're about to tie it up. But at the same time, they fucking throw it like with so much heat or whatever. Like it's like the ball and the player are like line in line or whatever. The only thing that honestly kept us in the game, that won us the game, is this guy didn't fucking step on the base. He hopped over it because he was scared of fucking getting hurt between the catcher and catching it. He jumped over, and the umpire saw that. Despite the fucking dust and everything like coming off of us, just trying to slide and everything. He saw that, like, this guy didn't touch the base. He jumped over. We tagged him. He was out. So, like I said, like, I'm pretty sure I fucked this story up just because, like, it's way different in my mind. And I can't explain it. It's just, that moment, I was, in my mind, I'm just like, everything's going slow motion. I'm just like, fuck.
Your heart's like
I'm just like, yeah, I can't do anything. It's
literally.
I didn't say fuck. Yeah. But, oh my god,
no, dude. Those stories, I love hearing those kind of stories. They're awesome.
Yeah.
But the kid who jumped over the base,
that was him.
That was me, man. I could have been me, dude. You know what? I was telling you, I was hitting dingers, and everyone would slide into home plate, and I was too fucking scared to slide. Everyone on the team would always slide, and they're like, slide, like, come on, like, you just, like,
so
brought
that
us all
was
home.
you, huh?
Slide. and I wouldn't even slide.
Dude, we didn't even give a fuck. You fucking broke a leg or some shit.
We wore blue jerseys, so if they were blue jersey, that might have been me.
we were blue and white, pinstripes, but yeah.
No, we had those, like, T-shirt jerseys type of things.
No,
they had actual jerseys.
We had actual baseball jerseys, and that's literally because the fucking cops got funded by the city.
We didn't have the fucking cops.
We were, hey man, we sort of did. But great time.
That's how they became champions.
That's literally,
and
this time the fucking trophies were so amazing. It was the time where John Cena had a spinning belt and shit. We're like, oh shit, let's get that trophy. Yeah. Our trophy was diamond, and he spun it, and like, oh shit,
the spinners, bro. Shut up, rest in peace to the spinner era. Yeah. That shit came and went.
Yeah,
hell yeah, dude.
I know. Fun thing, they wanted to give our dad one of those trophies, but he could have choose between 2, so he chose the plaque.
He chose the plaque, and it's
everyone on the team on there.
Yeah.
Oh, like cool. The picture? Those things
the
are
whole
cool.
team, and like that's what I love
whole
about
team
my
and
dad.
in front of the trophy too.
Yeah, holding it, and
those things are cool.
Like Detective Frank, he literally dressed half white, half blue because that's our clothes. Yeah. Like he's like, if you guys make it to the finals, I'll dress up like that, and we held him to that, like promise. Cool. And then my dad, he's like, he doesn't want the trophy. He'd rather have a plaque. He wants the memories. He wants the photo of everybody, and
those are the memories that you'll keep, not the getting the playing your Xbox all day.
Yeah, like I don't remember any of the fucking games in the season. Really.
Yeah, but you'll remember those kind of memories, and it impacts kids forever, and that's what it's all about. Yeah. That's why we're bringing kids here to the Ski Mask podcast.
What the fuck? What are we doing?
We're gonna make memories with them.
That sounds pretty weird.
Hey, no,
what?
You know what? Imagine if we sponsored a baseball team, though.
That'd be funny.
Yeah. Bro, what the fuck? We don't even get any revenue.
How are we going to sponsor anybody? We need sponsors. Somebody
Hey, if there's at least one baseball guy Sponsor us.
I might
Sponsor.
even grow out a beard so one of them people could sponsor us and be like, hey, look, I use this to shave.
Yeah, no. Dude, do you have the actual time? Because I don't even know.
Yeah.
What is it now?
38, 54.
38.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? This is the part where I go piss because I've been drinking. Longest time. All right. I'll be back.
Janky setup right there.
It's all good. It's all good.
All right, please.
All right.
How we doing today?
Because literally, Christian was supposed to lead the podcast.
Hey, it's
Why?
going
I
good
never
today.
said I was going to lead it.
Well, he wanted it at this late time.
Yeah, you guys didn't have to accept it. You guys just said, no, let's do it earlier. I would have been fine with it.
Hey, back to the steak.
Oh.
Because I'm getting kind of hungry.
Yeah.
What's your side for your steak?
Mashed potatoes.
Bro.
I like a couple mashed potatoes with a couple of tater tots.
What
So
about
maybe
some asparagus on there?
some
too?
asparagus.
You gotta get that asparagus right.
God dang, mate.
Asparagus with a shell.
God
Yeah,
damn, eat that with your cousin. Yeah.
That flaky salt, though?
With some bush light.
Kosher salt.
Some kosher salt?
Ooh.
That's Jewish. That's nice.
No, I like mashed potatoes and asparagus are like the two best sides in my opinion.
Or because I'm trying to get it in the morning tomorrow. Eggs.
You're an animal.
Bro, that
Egg-
egg
Eggs
yolk?
and steak.
Yo.
What's up?
You said eggs with steak?
Eggs and steak.
Bro, it's breakfast.
It's breakfast.
Okay, I'm just gonna act
It's
like
breakfast,
you didn't say
man.
that, and this is move on.
Let him live a little.
Yeah, let's move on from that real quick.
Okay.
You ain't worried about no cholesterol. Let him live a little.
Porque me sube el colesterol. But yeah.
Let him live a little, man.
Damn, I never heard of eggs with steak. That sounds like
Bro,
disgusting.
and wash it down with a nice cold Baja Blast.
No, I'm gonna wash it down with coffee. Black.
Straight black, no sugar.
No sugar.
You're an animal.
What about 2 Splendid, 2 Cream?
No. Why would I want
straight
Splenda?
black.
Huh?
Why would I want Splenda on my coffee?
Because you're watching your figure? I don't know.
No, because I want black coffee. Black coffee is more better.
Yeah, straight
Oh,
coffee
do you want to fucking
for health.
taste like an asshole?
No, you're tasting bad coffee then.
What's wrong with tasting assholes, dude?
No, so
Yo, come on, dude. What's your deal?
So what's the best black coffee then that you recommend? What temperature should I brew that shit at?
I think it's more about the brand you use, right?
I just get Dunkin' Donuts
I don't
coffee.
think so, dude.
Bro,
Like,
that's the good coffee?
my
The ones that
favorite...
minimum wage workers making coffee they don't give a fuck about?
Yeah, like my favorite coffee is literally from diners. It's just... If it's burnt, whatever. But as long as it's black, I understand that. Like, it's mostly because of the nostalgic.
There's that,
Feeling of
there's
it.
that spunk.
No, it's not even that. It's
That
just like,
gabagool.
damn, dude, like this coffee's so good. Like, I think my favorite coffee is literally from Hillsborough Brothers, and that's, I don't know.
Never met him.
Have you had Farmers Brothers coffee?
It's either that or, you know, I'm probably fucking up their name. It's probably Farmers Brothers.
Just making up shit.
Probably. No, Farmers Brothers is a real place. They have
either
good coffee.
Farmers
I
Brothers.
respect
Bros,
Einstein's
yeah.
bros?
I drive by that place every day.
With Farmers Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did some work on that place. That's how I
Where's
know
that
about
at?
it.
Or what?
It's literally on that road.
You know where that QC repair shop
Yeah.
is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's right
Yeah,
there.
that's the one that...
Yeah, on the right
Farmers
side.
Bros.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Farmers Brothers.
Okay.
I don't know
It's
the
probably
actual
that
road
then.
name, though.
Huh?
I don't know the actual street name.
That's what the Farmers Brothers like. They supply mostly gas stations.
Yeah.
So gas stations
Yeah.
have that coffee, and yeah.
Right.
But they're really good coffee. When I was doing work in there, they offered me coffee, and I was like, "Can I get some?" They didn't have any Splenda or sugar, but I asked. I was like, "You guys have any cream or anything?" They looked at me like, "When you drink good coffee, you don't need any of that." And they gave me a black coffee, and this is the first time I've ever had a coffee. And like, wow, this is a good pure black coffee where
Yeah.
I can taste the flavor within it.
Oh, so it's legit.
It's legit. Like,
It's legit.
yeah, that's good coffee there. I'd say. The coffee I make here is like that bullshit that I buy at the stores are like, $5. I can't have that black coffee. It's not that. It's just not good.
What's it taste like?
Not good. Bitter.
I've
Too
seen-
bitter. No flavor.
Too bitter, no flavor?
I've seen on a YouTube video that good black coffee just tastes like water.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's
Hell
supposed to
no,
have no
I would hate
That's
that
like
shit.
a light roasted, I think.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not supposed to
it's
be
way more
acidic.
than
It's
light.
not supposed to be bitter. Just light.
No.
It's like water.
What's it supposed to be like, nutty or some shit?
No.
Some hints of flavors.
You know
but
what?
It tastes like coffee. Coffee has a unique flavor. It tastes like it's
just
coffee.
Hey.
more of a no bitter, no acidic.
I
That's
say
it.
we-
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
supposed to be bitter,
Yeah.
not acidic at all. But I mean,
Yeah, not.
You know what? I say we settle this debate next week.
And bring some coffee.
We bring a coffee expert, Spidey,
Okay, yeah.
onto the podcast, owner of Jaguar Coffee.
Jaguar.
Go ahead, go to Instagram.
You might want to bleep that. He might not want to be associated with his podcast.
no, he'll be cool.
Okay, then.
Check out Jaguar Coffee on Instagram. Tell him Ski Mask Podcast sent you.
Literally one person.
They're gonna ask me to like, what's the promo code?
Yeah, no promo code. I don't even know if he sells that shit.
Hopefully he'll get
I
his
don't
promo
think he
code.
has his own website. He just has.
Yeah.
He does like pop-up shops and stuff.
Yeah, well,
But
he caters.
He is our certified coffee expert.
Yeah, he's a beast. He came here and he kind of schooled me on some coffee that he said if I want a good pound of coffee, I should be spending around like $50.
50.
Yeah.
Shit.
He said that's some good shit. I said okay. I said please leave my house, but okay.
You made him pick up all his fucking coffee beans up and shit.
No, but I mean he loves his coffee. You can tell when you talk to somebody that knows what they're talking about, because they're not just talking like they just know it. They talk like they're obsessed with it, and that's what I got from him.
Yeah,
He's passionate about his coffee.
He is, yeah. And that's what you love to see in people too, that they're passionate about some kind of field that you know, whether they're in or not. Like every time I go out with him and drink, you know, he's one of the other people that actually loves how beer tastes. He used to be a bartender, so he understands that.
That's true. True.
So yeah, and then like when we talk about coffee, I'm like, dude, I hate coffee. If it's black, you know, if I like it, then that's cool.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where we, you know, like started talking more about his business and shit, you know. But yeah, like I don't know.
Yeah.
No, he's definitely like a breath of fresh air with some things. He's very, you know, he's lived an interesting life from his bartending to his ventures in the coffee industry.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool talking to somebody that is passionate about something.
He's a Star Wars expert.
Yeah.
That too.
He loves his Star Wars.
Yeah.
He loves Star Wars. But speaking of people that are passionate, I was talking to my cousin today, and he feels like he has a problem with addiction with something, but it's also like,
is it masturbating?
no, it's not masturbating.
Is it cocaine?
No, it's not that either. But he feels like he has an addiction with something, but I wouldn't say it's a bad addiction because it kind of makes him money.
Okay.
But
so gambling,
Yeah,
right?
gambling.
no, it's not gambling. Either.
Right. It's not gambling, but let's go.
But it makes some
It's
money?
stocks. It's stocks. Like every time I hang out with him, he's on his phone. Like today we went golfing. He was on his phone. His phone died because he was on it so much. And he's like, can you use your phone? He was on my phone looking at stocks. And like I was talking to him. We went out to eat afterwards. I was like, man, like it's good to be addicted to stuff. Like I understand it, but I also understand if I feel like if you want to be great at something and you want to achieve something, like nobody else has achieved around you, you have to be obsessed with it. And that's like, where is that fine line between being obsessed and being addicted, and where does it become bad?
I think once it controls every waking moment of your life.
Yeah, like asking for a phone, someone else's phone, just so you could use it.
Yeah.
I'd say that's an addiction.
That
crosses the line.
But listen, I feel like anybody that's great, like anybody that's great at anything, they're obsessed to that level. Like I think the only call it obsessed when it's a good type of addiction. But they call it addiction.
There's literally so addiction is literally there's no good type of addiction really. No. Like you can say that because it generates you money and whatever, but no, the fact that you're taking away time from your life where you could be developing something else, it's not a good. Addiction is a bad thing. Whatever you want to put, like whether it's like I'm addicted to helping these other people, but you can actually be. Instead of helping these other people, you can spend it with your family. It's a bad thing.
Hold on. Wires your brain differently.
Okay,
you know?
but
like I get it. Like there's a whole pride and there's a whole other kind of drive where that's more healthy-ish. But like when you're you want to go ahead and develop this and whatever, but you don't want to overdo it to the fact that your phone dies or you got to ask other people just to check on that so you feel fine. You don't want to do that. Like,
but don't you feel like somebody like I hate to give examples because it's kind of weak, but like Elon Musk and Michael Jordan, like they do not spend time with their family because they're obsessed with like their craft. And
that's not true though.
It is true.
Did you know Elon Musk is?
He just got divorced.
He broke up with Grimes.
Grimes.
Why do you think that is though?
Bro, he's a celebrity now too.
I don't know. I don't know enough information, dude.
Elon Musk is kind of autistic.
Elon Musk, hop on the podcast.
I think he's autistic actually, but like
he is.
No, I think he's a scammer.
But you don't think
he's not a scammer?
He's not a scammer.
Bro, no. He came from money, like a lot of money.
Yeah,
no, he made that.
No, he made it from PayPal.
Before though, his dad had money before that.
No, dude.
Who told you that?
He literally came from South Africa into the U.S.
Yeah,
he made that money with PayPal.
His dad had money to apartheid. Look it up. Fact check
he
it.
made that money with PayPal.
You're pissing me off,
and he got hair plugs too.
No, he wasn't the sole founder of PayPal.
Yeah,
he got rich off PayPal.
But more people founded PayPal. No, but look it up.
But yeah, Elon Musk though.
No.
But the conversation is
here's the
about
thing, real quick,
obsession.
I guarantee you, at Tesla, there's like hundreds of Elon Musks there. He's just like the face of it.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, yeah,
probably.
there's the main man of every
I
company.
have a coworker who used to babysit one of the dudes who works at Tesla now. That's just a straight up genius.
Yeah. I mean, just because you're the face of them doesn't mean like you're the most smartest. I think but the best leaders like understand that they're not going to be the smartest in the room.
Yeah. Speaking of stocks, that dude manipulates the market like ain't no one
He
business.
stopped though. He's not doing it.
Put
as
everything into Lucid.
not as much as he was.
Lucid funds.
Lucid, they're another electric car company.
No,
They also had their EPA rate. No,
don't
they
do
also
that
had their
shit.
EPA.
You want to diversify your assets. Actually,
They also had their
don't-
EPA numbers to come out.
Don't
You
listen
know
to
what?
this
Download
fucking
FanDuel.
idiot.
Got promo code. No. Promo code ski mask.
No,
Yeah, there's a 25 free bet parlay on DraftKings. Go check it out.
no.
Put it all on Lucid. Score for the first touchdown.
When it comes to that shit, like I'm
Lucid
super
Motors.
smart about like the stocks. I don't try to go for like those, trending kind of
No,
shit. Like
because
oh,
earlier
go
this
ahead,
year,
Doge
earlier
or
this year with
whatever.
AMC and
Hey,
Yeah, go ahead
AMC.
and the movie theaters,
Nokia.
right? Like all those,
No.
like I was just like, nah, fuck that.
No,
like,
but those were really like people did put a lot of research in, but once like
GameStop.
the population, people make tons of money off that though.
Yeah.
They
But
do,
you-
but like
you
it's
had to
literally
start
short term.
early.
It's short term money versus like actual long term, like the longevity of it.
Literally called shorting.
With mine, yeah, that's what it's called, and it's high risk, high reward. But
Yeah.
honestly, the smartest thing is literally to put it in bonds. Go ahead, let it develop, create some interest, and then go ahead and set it aside. When you need it, you'll have it.
I mean, for sure,
But
mutual funds are better. If you're young and want to invest, and you don't get obsessed with day trading, I would recommend a Roth IRA,
yeah, that's
Also-
that's
That's what I would
what's smart.
recommend.
Yeah,
Also, today I had some coworkers.
compound interest.
The coworkers, they had HR come up to them and give them their 401ks. I'm like,
they didn't
dude,
know what to do, or
they didn't know what to do. I'm like,
Right.
you have to match whatever they're
Right,
matching. You have to do the maximum.
max, yeah,
That's
honestly,
just free money.
Super fucking free money, dude. Like honestly, my company, they probably go like to 4%, whatever. I'm like, how much is this? Like, what the fuck? You're giving me this much if I put this much? Like, hell yeah, max that shit out, dude.
So
Like,
you
money
gotta
on the
max it out.
401k.
And that's why you have that, right? You have your 401k, then you have your Roth IRA.
yeah, no, and then
then you
if
have-
you end up quitting that job, roll it over to another fucking,
Yeah,
roll it
yeah.
over. Like,
Yeah.
take all that money, take the penalty, whatever. That's it. It's not gonna
Yeah.
be that much if you would have continued whatever. This is all free money versus,
Yeah.
Yeah,
what
talk
you-
to your union rep so you know what's going on. If you have a union,
We don't have a union.
Nah,
yeah,
that's-
I have a union, and they're actually like the smartest dude in the building runs the union.
yeah.
So it works out. But no, like there's tons of things. It like I always think of it as like a rubric with taxes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's you got to meet this criteria and you get this in return. So figure it out.
You guys talk about that.
All right, go get me another beer.
Where you going, Dale?
He's gonna get me another beer.
Going off to the John,
He's gonna get me another beer.
Going to the potty?
the podcast.
Going to the potty?
The
No, but
podcast.
what were you saying about a Rubik's cube, right?
Not yet.
It is a puzzle.
No, yeah, it's like a rubric, right? Where you do this certain shit, and then this happens. That's why you have all these like super rich millionaires who, for lack of better words, evade taxes.
Yeah.
But they're actually just playing the
Yeah,
game.
they
They're just
know.
playing the
Yeah,
game.
that's what it is. They know the laws. They know how to work around it. Like,
Yeah,
that's why I don't
100%.
get too pissed about them. Like, you know
Yeah.
what? You understand the law this much. Go ahead. You know the loopholes. You know how to handle this shit. But
Yeah.
it sucks for the people that don't
Yeah,
know. But
Yeah, it sucks for people that are not making that
if
much
they
money and pay
know-
more taxes than
And
them.
unfortunately
but-
for me, I'm not that financially literate.
Right.
I just know enough to. I'm doing a little better than I could be, but you do got to set the time aside and check your P's and Q's and do all the shit you got to do, so you won't have to work 50 years of your
Right,
life.
yeah.
Because that does not sound fun. Even if you do something.
I don't know, man. I gotta have something to keep me busy.
Yeah,
No,
me
see,
too.
the thing is, my mind's always going 24/7, so I'll always find
Yeah,
something.
there you go.
Oh my
There you
goodness,
go.
dynamic entry.
Yeah.
We gotta get into the camera facing that way.
Another one.
So for sure, though, if you're working and you don't know what to do, pay off your debt and learn how to save. From there, start a 401k and a Roth IRA. Invest in some mutual funds, low
Yeah.
risk.
Yeah.
If you want to put high risk, do that too.
I
But
mean,
don't put
you
all your
can.
eggs in a
Like,
basket.
Right now, I have all my 401k set to the high risk,
That's
and
what I do.
that's just because I'm young enough to where
Yeah.
if I'm expected to live this
So
long,
there's tons
fuck
of
it. Hey,
yeah.
people, come on, dude, what the
Cheers,
fuck?
boy.
There you
Yeah.
go, yeah.
So there's tons of different options on there, and if you want to do things, have a budget. Whether it's golf, or sports gambling, which I like to do.
Yeah.
If you're gonna sports gamble, look up the Kelly criteria. It's a simple equation to manage your bankroll. Be smart with it.
Nah. Hey man, I play on emotion. Fuck smart.
No, the Kelly criteria allows you to play on emotion. You just gotta lower your wager size.
No, fuck that.
You know,
Fuck that.
Honestly, you guys listening right now are getting free advice.
Free
Take
advice.
Tell them,
You know
yeah.
what? Fuck this. We're gonna paid promotion right now. No, ads everywhere.
Bro, we just all made $1 million. No, I'm just joking.
Nah.
Nah. But you know what? I think for a lot of us, I don't think people expected us to be where we're at. Not saying that we're fucking.
I feel like a lot of people expect us not to have a lot of subscribers, not a lot of viewers and shit.
And we still don't got it.
That's what I'm saying. They expected us to be lower. So.
Yeah.
I mean, have any of you guys checked your privilege?
Shut up.
Have I?
Shut up.
I've checked it before.
Alright, hey,
I'm like,
Why the fuck do I care?
I know you wanted to tell this story last time. Go ahead and tell it.
Which one?
So you were telling me you were at work and some girl told you like, because you went to college, right? And some girl was like, "You're lucky you got to go to college."
No, she's like, check your privilege. I'm like, you're. I was in college. She was like, check your privilege. I'm in college with you. You're the same level as me.
Yeah, but what she said, check your privilege because you're fortunate to go to college or some shit, right?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah. Here's the thing.
That's what?
Everyone can go to
That
college.
makes no sense
Yeah,
to
I know,
me.
I
What
know.
the hell?
Everyone can go to college. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not a privilege.
If anything, like being a minority, you're more of a privilege because there's certain scholarships you could get.
Yeah.
They
If
can't.
you know
Right.
how to do it. My first couple of years in college, I didn't know shit because I was first generation college
It's not
student.
even that. It's like, was she like? I don't know. Just judging off this whole fucking
was white.
scenario, it doesn't matter. But if she's telling you to check your privilege, literally while you're working, you're putting the work in.
That was college.
And I know, but I'm saying like you're literally working, trying to put yourself in college.
Yeah.
She's in college. Do you know whether or not she's working?
Yeah.
She doesn't know. Like
Yeah.
you don't know that. One thing you have one up on her because you're working, trying to get through college because of it. But
True.
I don't understand how she'd say college is a privilege when
like
you
what
work
the
to get
fuck?
there.
Yeah.
See, I do
You're
it-
not given a college opportunity. Like you
Kinda
were,
earned
Why the fuck
Yeah.
would she tell you to check your privilege when you're working? That doesn't make sense. She doesn't know
College.
whether or not you're
Why
in college.
didn't you
or in
just fucking start whooping her ass, man? Equal opportunity.
Because I was in college.
Yeah. check your privilege, uppercut. Just,
That part is kind of a little bit different.
yeah, you know.
No, it's not.
Check your privilege, brother. What you gonna do when the privilege come around looking for
Shit,
you?
he's talking like Hulk Hogan again.
I don't know who I'm talking about. Rest in peace, fucking.
Which is funny. We're the
Macho
ones.
Man,
We're the ones
Macho
that are
Man.
drunk, but he's
Savage.
not.
All right.
He's getting that sugar high. With that, you had ice cream.
Let's get
before
sugar
this.
wasted.
Bro, I have delicious ice cream. I love ice cream.
Right.
I do too. I fuck with ice cream heavy.
Fuck it, heavy,
Bro,
right? Even
so-
though you're lactose.
Yeah, it's worth the risk.
Hey, I'm an acquired lactose. I wasn't born lactose, but as we get
I don't
older,
think we all are.
We're not supposed to be drinking
Yeah,
other
see-
people's milk,
see, as you get older,
other animals' milk.
so you're born with a certain amount of
Right.
lactate,
Enzymes
and
there,
once you
or
get older,
whatever.
you start losing them. For us, the region that we were born, our ancestors did not consume that much dairy products.
Really?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
We
all
have
they ate
less-
was corn,
Corn,
we have
beans,
so we have less
maize,
we have less of that enzyme.
goat cheese.
I guess. Yeah.
So it fucking fucks us
spoiling
up
milk.
at our older age.
For
Man.
sure. But
I
also,
guess.
like, there's no other animal in the world that drinks other animals' milk. Like, we're not supposed to be drinking other animals'
What
milk.
about monkeys?
Do they drink other
They
animals'
don't.
milk?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
They be suckling
They
that
drink
shit.
other milk. Like if you literally give them milk from a cow, they'll
Oh,
drink
yeah,
it.
they'll drink it. I
No,
mean,
that's different. That's different.
It's not different.
They don't go out looking for it.
Yeah,
go
they
to
don't
the
do it
fucking-
themselves.
They don't go to the fucking
'cause
7-Eleven and fucking grab
we do the same thing with
2%
dogs.
milk.
We give dogs like cow milk and
Exactly.
cats.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
how are you
but-
gonna say?
but
Like,
it's
so
not-
how are you gonna say that no other animal drinks other
Like
people's?
by itself, they don't. Like all that.
Okay.
Those animals
I
are
don't know,
domesticated.
dude. I
It's
seen,
different.
I seen some
No.
kind of dog sucking on other people's nipples and shit. Like, that happens. It happens.
You're not even supposed to
You're
give
not
cats.
like
You're
no,
not even
you
supposed
see
to give
that.
cats milk.
Wait,
Hey,
you see a dog sucking another animal's nips?
Other nipples, yeah.
That's
Hey,
so crazy.
hey,
That's
Look
not
at that
crazy.
animal.
That's like go fuck into a farm and you'll see that shit.
That's weird. I've never
straight
seen
from
that.
the tip.
Like pig's tits.
The udder.
It doesn't even have to be a cow. It look like you said.
Yeah,
it could
pigs
be
have
some
tits.
motherfucker. It could be a goat. It could be
That's
a fucking pig. It could be a
disgusting. I
goat.
gotta
It's
be
not.
honest.
It's
It's called
because you're not
nature.
used to it. That's why it's disgusting. But it's normal.
I guess I guess I'm putting myself in that situation. If I was that dog, and I was just sucking on some nips.
But you're a dog, you don't
I heard
give a
you sucking
fuck.
on
There you
some
go.
nips the other day.
Woo, what's going on over there? Yeah. What's going on, dude?
Dude, I gotta tell you something though.
Yeah. Yeah. What's going
He's
on?
about to swing on me, guy.
No.
Hey man, that'll be an awesome ending to the show.
Take a screenshot, he'll swing.
Take a screenshot. Yeah, take a screenshot.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nah,
No, yeah.
if he
No,
doesn't
you
wanna
want to
talk
talk
about
about
it,
it?
I'm not talking about
No?
anything.
You don't want to?
No.
All right.
Bro, why are you getting all flustered?
Did you guys have a good weekend
What? The weekend just started. It's Friday.
last week, dude? I'm not
Yeah.
talking about this upcoming
It
weekend.
was
Shit.
good, you know what
that's
I mean?
Bro, last
No, I
Some
don't. What's-
Yu-Gi-Oh.
No.
What did you say, dude?
I was like, last week was just like, is this a crossover episode or
Crossover,
what?
dude.
Because
Yeah.
we met so many of our friends over the weekend,
I guess.
and
yeah.
our uncle.
Yeah.
We're literally
Oh.
drinking with our uncle, and it was such a good time.
Right.
Yeah.
It's always good drinking with your uncle.
No, yeah. No, I mean, yeah, it is. So, I mean, I think there's only probably been 3-4 times whenever I ended up drinking with our uncle. It's like we saw him over at, what was that place by Eagle's Nest? Like, we saw Tony. I don't know. Were you with us or not?
That's called the Union.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's
the
a state
Union.
penitentiary.
No, bro. They've been there, but that's not where we met them.
Out the
Because we're
pookie.
smarter, you know. No, but yeah, that was one uncle. The other uncle we met, like, probably like what, at Smoking Dogs or some shit. I don't know.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, our Uncle Miguel.
Yeah, like we
Yeah.
met them like around, and then James, like, literally, like, what the fuck? We're at Chimmy's or whatever
Chimmy's
the fuck it's
Taco.
called, fucking Desi's.
Jimmy's, fucking Desi's, whatever it wants to be called.
Like, whatever, you know. And that's cool. Like, meeting your own family and like, oh shit, you guys drink? Like, yeah, dude, we're fucking older than this, whatever.
The bar interactions are so weird. They're always so happy interactions at the bar.
Oh yeah.
They're always so positive.
Fucking wasted.
It's always nice. Like, an interaction you have with somebody at the bar is a different interaction you have with them at the grocery store.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? At least for me.
don't know.
That's true because
No.
at the grocery store, I never seen dudes doing lines of blow in the bathroom.
Exactly.
Well, I don't see that shit. I avoid it. I suppress it from my mind. I'm just like, you know.
I'm like, whoa.
I don't remember
buddy.
that.
Whoa!
Hey, y'all do what you gotta do, but let me just wash my hands real quick. There's a pandemic out there.
I was like, hey, what up, Juan?
It is different. Like what you said, it is different, dude. Like I'm not as talkative when I'm fucking drinking out in the bars or whatever. I'm just over here like, oh hey, that's it.
Oh no.
If I see shit, I'm like, oh hey, hug and shit. I'm like, yeah, fuck.
Bro,
No,
I would
no.
just rather be at home.
While we were drinking, I met some fans of ours.
Did you?
Fans.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, technically, right?
Wait,
No,
hold on.
they're still our
Bro,
friends.
bro.
They're our friends.
Oh,
they're
friends,
our friends
friends.
group.
Okay.
Bro, cut his
But-
mic.
Wait, who?
Should I say the name or
No,
not?
no.
I mean, you can. I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah.
they'll
You
care.
can tell me
No,
after.
dude, like, right?
Brian,
Brian, yeah.
Brian, he's like, yeah, I saw the
You guys-
video of you guys eating the burrito.
Do you guys
Brian
know?
who?
Brian.
Do you guys know who Yiyo is?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
brother?
Yiyo's
brother?
brother. Brian.
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah,
Money?
we're not gonna say his last name
Like,
just in
we're not gonna
case.
Bro, he watches our show?
He
He
watches
watched the
us, bro,
burrito
so,
episode
like,
on all that.
Damn.
Like I said, dude.
They went to that spice one.
Oh, that's
I'm
sweet.
try-
That's sweet.
like,
huh?
all right, so I fucked up in that shit. Like, I didn't think they would sell out of that shit, but
Oh,
they sold
really?
out.
Hey, I forgot
So
about it.
we're
You're
gonna-
good. You're fine.
gonna
No,
have to
fuck that.
special
We're still
order.
gonna do
We're
it.
gonna
do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, but it's $20. It's 20. It's $20 to order from Amazon, pretty much. So
That's fine.
For how many?
I got you.
one chip,
$20 for one chip?
Yeah. So,
So,
I mean,
100 bucks pretty
everybody.
much?
No,
80
80
bucks.
bucks.
We used to like to keep one on deck.
Dude, look, honestly, I want to invite your brother just to come do it with us.
My brother's in Mexico.
Izzy.
Can we send him one? Yeah, like we do like the camera, like the split screen.
He could
I mean,
FaceTime
I can.
us.
I can.
Yeah.
Like,
He could
honestly,
FaceTime.
if he's down, you know.
I'm not sure if he
whatever.
has the
Dude,
facilities to do
no.
that.
We're
But
fucking-
Just
Hey,
Skype,
no.
Zoom,
No, we can FaceTime.
Yeah.
You could do
No,
FaceTime. I have a Mac.
They won't screen record.
FaceTime. Yeah, literally FaceTime. I can screen record and
Okay.
do that
Shit,
shit.
that's how we can have him as a guest.
That's
he can't
literally
come here.
the
No,
first.
no,
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 he'll be the
this guy.
first
Oh,
guest.
first- oh, yeah, that'd be cool,
so
yeah, maybe.
This
yeah.
guy.
Okay, yeah.
I
I
know
thought
he loves to watch the show, and I
Yeah.
appreciate
I know.
the
That's what I'm
support.
saying. Give
Yeah.
back to the fans, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I want him to be
We're
the first.
sponsoring a
I want him
fucking
to be the
baseball
first guest.
team.
Are we now? Am I in this team?
he's a leading pitcher. He's fucking
I'm not
whacking
even a
kids.
pitcher, dude. I was literally shortstop, third base, second base. That's what I was. I played right field like one time. Or
I'm definitely gonna eat some tacos after this.
Yeah.
Nigga, what place is open?
There's actually.
Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, it's Taco Bell. That's the worst type of taco.
Well, what are you gonna get? Fucking
Oh,
gordita.
you see where I grew up.
See the Baja Blast. You're tasting it already. You didn't even have it. You're tasting it.
I'm telling him to give me a gallon of.
What time is it,
Baja
Christian?
Blast.
10:30.
63,
Like
18.
63 minutes.
Oh
63.
shit, we're over an hour.
Yeah.
We
All
did
right,
it.
guys.
We
So
did.
you know,
Let's
this
wrap
has
it
been
up.
over.
Thank you all for watching the shows, brother.
Yeah.